All right. Just looking, making sure we're connected. Move my laptop over. There we go. We're all set up. We're going to call this, well, first of all, I'm going to call this, what the heck is in my inventory? Let's see. How is she dressed? She's dressed pretty okay. Better mitts? Well, mitts we can fix up easily. And we have, okay, good. Good, I've got hoodies, and they're pretty much hot garbage as far as a shirt goes. Just checking to see my internet, and I think we're done with the buffering. I think we're done with any sort of silliness involving the stream as far as my connection goes. You know what's always great? A blizzard. If you're on the fence about something, you're like, do I just get going or do I fix some clothes? The weather. Oh, I tell you, that weather, it'll really let you know what's going on. What is going on? Okay, so we have taken all the toilet water. You check that? Yes. I'm notorious for usually missing something in this house. Right on. So, I think, oh. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. So I think it is my actual internet, actually. So if I get got my new router, it's giving me the same speed and strength at all times. There's no wavering, but for some reason, how's it going, John? For some reason, I think my internet itself is a little bit wacky. So, and we've got the classic internet company that'll call you and tell you, hey, we're gonna recall. We need a recall on these parts or anything like this, and you'll be like, all right, well, why don't you come over at such and such a time? And they say, okay, we'll do that, and then they don't show up. And you spend, there they are. You spend half the day waiting for the cable for the internet company. It's kind of interesting. That's happened twice with them. So I'm not sure they're ever going to get my internet issues fixed. Good, good. So I just don't want it to be all buffery. That's all, and laggy. That just drives me nuts. Okay, so I've got to do kind of a look over, a once over of my.
Getting a bit thirsty.
She's getting thirsty. Okay, so that was the glorious kitchen as well. So we can fix those. We're just gonna fix up some things. Well, maybe I'll have a drink too. Why not, eh? We do have a bit of water. I've got a can opener, which is now really good regarding my peach supply. Have a sip of coffee while I'm doing this. This is my second cup. Usually I usually wait till later in the day, but I had a busy day, so I'm kind of drained. But there we go. Look at that, fixing a ski jacket like she knows what she's doing. Well, we got that going. You know, a hat. There's a full degree if I fix a hat. I mean, she's got really good gear. If I fix all this gear up, she's going to be okay. Again, there's a full degree. If I fix those.
Could eat anything.
She's getting hungry, though, so we should feed her. 13 of these. A few. And so how are you for isolation, John? Are you stuck somewhere? I got a cold a week ago, and it wasn't COVID-19. just a regular old gold I got for my son. But that, they're like, you have to stay in your house for 2 weeks. The only time I've left the house is I had to go to the vet. Not me personally, but my cat. I had to go to the vet because, and I don't even want to take the time to tear that down. My cat had to go to the vet because he got a large hole. Honestly, I'm wondering about that, John. About the whether or not they played with the temperature. Because I'm wondering if it was too nice. And then they were like, oh, no, no, no. That's too warm. People are walking around enjoying interloper days. There you go. Yeah. That's a good deal, actually. Friends of mine are supers at a building. I mean, these are garbage. I don't want to ever fix those. But these are all like, yeah, we're up to 12. But yeah, I think maybe they did that where they oh, there we are. Here's a window, possibly curtains. Yeah, my what the heck? It just keeps getting darker and darker, and we have no source of light. Like none. Well, when in doubt, stand here and pass time like a crazy person would. And hope for some light from windows? Nope. Completely black screen. Leave farmhouse. Was I not on the top floor? Oh, the angry squirrel's warning me about the bear. Okay, even though I can't see, I'm pretty sure. How's it going, Michael? Even though I can't see, I'm pretty sure. Let me just take a little. I just went down the stairs again. Time for a drink. I haven't even lit a fire yet. Maybe that's my problem. I need to find a fireplace. This is hilarious. Oh, bloody. As if it's this dark in here. Like there are stars out outside. I'm gonna need to eat soon. Have some sardines, man. They're good. So yeah, back to that, John. My skeg run died, and I think the temperature out of the wind early morning on day 13 was minus 55 on day 13 in Interloper. Minus 55. You know, that's with all your, you know, bonuses and stuff. This character is brand new. Brand new. She hasn't actually even survived a day. This is the PV start. If you start in Pleasant Valley by the plane, you too can be completely and totally outfitted before the sun rises on the second day. Within 5 minutes, I had combat pants, I had a toque, I had 2 toques and combat pants in 5 minutes. So it went really well. This is all just a PV start. I haven't gone to Timberwolf, I haven't done anything. I've got the 12 matches, which I am not using one to light a fire so I can see where I am. If I've got to stand here until fatigue sets in, I think I just went up the stairs again. Curtain. Well, you know what? It's something. Look, guys, I found something. A curtain. Wish I could find a bed. That would be nice. What are you? Yeah, all I see is a black screen, guys. There's nothing coming through. No light at all. And I've tried the... There, okay. That's the floor. So, wait. That's the floor and a wall. So, there's a corner? Nope. No idea what I'm looking at. None. I could be standing in the kitchen right now. Ah, this is lame. Like, this is horribly lame. You would never, ever, in any, they had to have changed this, because there is no circumstance where I have sat here and been standing in a house and seen just a wall of black. That something's gone wrong here. Like the entire night. Oh, there it is. Where was I? I was downstairs in this office. No clue. There we go. Crank that radio. Now that I'm all out of food and time, I can go to bed. That was just ridiculous. Okay. Sorry, guys.
I think I need to lay down.
Get a little bit of liquid out of that. Some liquid out of that. Because I am running out of liquid. Alright. Now we got the calories to sleep for a bit. We're not going to get the well-fed bonus, I don't believe. How's it going, Magic? So this is day 2 of my interloper run.
So hungry in my life.
She's never been so hungry in her life. So she obviously forgot what it was like, say, 8 minutes ago. Or sorry, before she went to bed. Okay, here we go.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
So it looks like we're going for a jog in the snow. Maybe we'll just run up in here and I'll start a fire on this fire barrel. I would like to get up to the tower. Because she needs to get set up. Oh man, that 7 days to die games just gives me nightmares. To me it's almost impossible. It's almost like if they put a wolf in every house. Like it's like I can fight once in a while a wolf if you know things are on my terms and I'm doing okay. But it's a fire barrel and that's a plank. And now I know what everything is. Oh yeah, we gotta check our tools, don't we? I'm gonna keep moving on. I don't have a heavy hammer yet, but I imagine there will be one in the dam or somewhere on the way. But we need water, guys. So we'll do it this way. Use a book, start a fire, get some torches. And that way I won't be... I mean, that's why I really like the lantern, because I'm not wasting matches. Because if you light a torch in a house, because you can't see... You know, you still use a match. We'll make up a liter on that. Let's run a half liter in there. Zip up some birch bark. We've got 2 of them. Like, I'm not doing okay for condition, or not okay. I'm not doing too bad for condition. And, I mean, not to show off magic, but if you look, we've got the good clothes for day 2. So, and we're, oh yeah. Silly. Alright, we gotta get at least that on, so. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take the hit. Probably 1% there we lost. Waiting for water. Now, we cook up the rest of that water. There's my leaders on. I'm going to throw a birch bark on. Open that up. See, this is the PV crash site. Like, if you go to Pleasant Valley and... I gotta get some torches in there. Ugh. Well, it's good enough for lighting a fire, but not a very good torch. There we go, that's better. But yeah, if you start by that plane crash at the very beginning, the clothes in there are unbelievable. I mean, I won't find combat pants up in the, whatchamacallit there. Hot peaches. Come on now, they've been boiled. Don't get her sick. Alright. Do I want to take a torch with me? Nah, not really. Because I got a feeling I'm going to get out here and the torch is just going to... Okay. Don't do that. I'm wandering around out here without any bandages, and I was stuck in the dark for how many hours, and I didn't grab bandages? That's a noob play. Next. I'm hoping what they do is they give you the option to build a little boat. And, you know, once you can do the boat, you can actually get over to another island. Our second island. You know, Great Bear, Little Bear. It's a little smaller, but it consists of, you know, 4 zones. Maybe with a transition. And Because, you know, Mystery Lake doesn't transition into a zone and then become Forlorn Muskeg, right? There's an actual, they you know, they sit like that, but then have another transition zone where there's, you know, access from one to two others, and that would be good. I would like a new island to discover, but you have to get established enough to build a boat. You know, not a, or repair one of the rowboats or something that you see out there. Collect the oars from the Orca gas station and hump them all the way down to Desolation Point. You know? And like each oar weighs 10 kilograms, so it's like pretty much, if you want it, you just got to make 2 trips back and forth to get these freaking oars out of. So why are they selling them here? It's like, oh yeah, because when they sold these, people had cars. I really like how slowly my my cold meter's going down here, though. With that those warm peaches in the stomach, you know. But yeah, I'd love to be able to fix a rowboat in Desolation Point. You have to haul the oars from the Orca station down to the boat. And then when you click on it, and on the boat, it just does a little animation like, you know, of you getting into a boat. And then you get the option of, you know, row to Little Bear. Or Small Bear, or whatever, you know what I mean? Well, if they set it up so that your temperature meter, you know, ran too hot too, because, like, I know people are like, really? It really gets hot in Canada? Yes, there are days when it is 110 degrees outside, guys. It's like 38 degrees Celsius today. I was like, what the? What? Why? Where? Where? Did I move to the surface of the sun? Like, why is it so hot? So... I mean, then they're like, with humidity, it feels like 40. 47. Why? Why would it do that, ever? Why would anything ever do that? That's horrible. Let's pop down here. I can take the hit. Oh yeah, we'll take a kilogram of harvestable deer meat. Back up, run. Run. See, I'm kind of cursing myself. Oh, no, cancel that. Kind of cursing myself because I wanted to get the, It's like, how many scrap metal to fix the Riken? Well, that was nice. All these lockers are open. That's why they're empty, but they're open. They're open. What do we got? We got no... Really hoping to find a lantern on this particular shelf, because this place is kind of a drag to look around in near darkness. No revolver on the desk. That's a shame, as always. Isn't there usually a flare down here somewhere? Or maybe... Usually you get a flare in this joint, don't you? Well, then again, maybe not today. Cloth. Oh, see? Can't see it. Can't see it. Oh, beef jerky is always a cherished item. You know, thirst be darned. So we do have a little bit of food and fuel by the fire barrel there. That's okay. Jackpot room, guys. Let's go. There's some peaches. We got a metal shelf. Well, the coffee is always, always appreciated. Love that stuff. Sometimes they have... Yes, that is a toaster. Something hidden behind it. Sometimes, although it's a pain in the butt, there's a heavy hammer back in here. It would appear not today. Oh my goodness. No way. No way.
I think I can use this.
I was completely under the assumption that I wouldn't be finding combat pants up here because of, you know, I found combat pants already. That is amazing. That's really what I'm looking for. But the pants, that's just a piece of cake on top of the cake I just got. I'm going to take it just because it's probably in better shape. But man, did I just get 2 pairs of combat pants on day 2? You betcha I did. Am I wearing 2 pairs of combat pants? I am. Am I fixing them? Also, yes. Yes to all the questions. Alright, guys, let's get out of here. I have leather, so we're going to leave these here. I have pants, so we're going to leave these here. Carrying the extra scarf for good luck. Maybe if there's a raging bull out there, I can wave the red scarf at him. Damn, I was positive there's always a flare up here. But I must be mistaken. Because I can't see a thing, but I don't want to... Do I want to stay here overnight? Yeah, I do. You know why? Because we're going to leave some stuff here. No, we're not doing it. I'm running back in. I was pretty sure I fixed those pants, so it took me a long time. Right? I fixed them, right? Yeah, I did. So, to repair them, you know, that takes a fair bit of time, and you're standing inside. But I guess I'm just not warming up very fast. I got 14 degrees warmth bonus. That's not the worst. Yeah, we'll do this stupid thing. We'll try to do this one. Oh, you know what I forgot? I absolutely forgot to make bandages. That. I should almost record my some story mode. Empty locker, empty, empty, empty. So, turning not that far left. Leave control hut. Now we're warm. I should play, I mean, it was okay. What is with the weather? Oh, I must be in Pleasant Valley. Where's my weapons? No weapons. I am unarmed. I am unarmed. Okay. This should freeze her up pretty good. Oh, you know what? Let's go with the dew. I had to start a fire before I... Whoa, that is That is vicious. I have to start a fire before bed, I think, so that I can eat. I don't want to eat all my canned stuff, especially if I've got a piece of venison sitting right here. That'll get me through the night, right? Hey, Slip Gear, how's it going, man? Right on. I'm just actually, honestly, I'm just testing my stream. So I'm just playing with this person that I found. Not found. This is what a PV start now looks like. Drop those before I go to bed. How much water do I have? Enough to get me through the night? Yeah, I do. Especially if I eat these peaches. Yeah, let's eat the peaches. Even though we could heat them up, we're just gonna eat them. Yeah, so she's set up, but she's also very new, very fresh. Gonna eat some, a little bit of food, of course, and then go to bed. Really hoping to find that lantern, just to kind of take it easy on my matches. Because, what am I looking at? Alright, well, we're not doing this again. Sorry, match. There it is. See, yeah, I probably would have never made it in here. Let's grab these papers. Nope. No, we won't. Okay. I'm gonna put that away. Oh, no, you can't do that. You have to put it out. Put it away. Alright. Okay, good. I think we're good to go, guys. So we got some gut curing in the control hut. We got some birch curing in the control hut. It should be getting at least close to daylight when I wake up. I'm hoping. She did sleep for the 9 hours, right?
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
She's hungry. She's hungry. Oh yeah, we have a sun up situation, but they have done something with these. They've done something with the darkness here, because I can't see crap. Like, it's just completely black. Yeah, so I've got 2 pairs of combat pants on day. Yeah, look for the flare. Now's the time. But I can sew just fine in this. Well, apparently not, but in theory, I can sew up clothes just fine at this level of light. Now the sun is fully up and we can barely see. That is hilarious. Okay, let's get out of here. We have no... Yeah, that's not anything. No hammer. Okay. Whoa, hey, you're not the doors. There's no box under there. But yeah, I've got 2 pairs of combat pants now, which is hilarious. You know, game is handing me clothes and bad weather to go with the clothes. It's like, oh, I see you have a nice coat. You want to test that out? So no decoys. Haven't had a sunny moment, I don't believe, since I started. Like I have, but that was when I started. Then the game was like, oh, geez, you're in Pleasant Valley. No. You don't get the sun shining on you. So there's some venison back there if anyone wants it. I haven't cooked it. You have to bring your own barbecue kind of thing. So there was no maple here. But what I'm really hoping for, I found a big stand of maples, of course. Hey, Steve. I found a big stand of maples. Well, big. I found 3 maple saplings right by the plane crash. So this game started you with a hacksaw. You could go plane crash and have your saplings in hand, you know, in the first hour of the game. Okay, so we've got wolves kind of guarding the spot I wanted to go to. Okay, it's not wolves, it's wolf. Temperature is plummeting. Just 1 second here. Minus 28. Feels like minus 17. Here feels like temperature. So with all my... I thought I got a bark, but it probably was just me. Hallucinating sound.
Did I say
Audio hallucinations.
cold? Because I really do.
Not something you really want when you're playing this game. No, I did not pick up the birch, John. Oh, why did I click on you? I meant to click on you.
Wait, I'm so cold.
Because I do have a plan. My plan is to go to Forlorn Muskeg, craft the stuff, and then by the time I come back through, I can make a bow at the, yeah, definitely not warm enough back here. I can make a bow at, whatchamacallit. Oh, Pleasant Valley is a great place to leave. You are not... When you leave Pleasant Valley, there should be no regrets, because this place is... I don't know, man. It hates me like Desolation Point hates me. Yes, there it is. So, when I come back through here, I'll have cured gut. I will have cured birch, and I will have cured maple. That's stuff that I was just looking at. So apparently you can still, if you get combat pants out of that suitcase at the plane. So I feel sad about wasting that deer, though. Not sad, but like I ripped myself off. So whatever feeling that quantifies as. You know what I don't have? Antibiotics. You know who's been eating a lot of like dodgy food? This guy. So yeah, now we're heading pretty much straight to Forlorn Muskeg with as few detours as possible. I don't even really want to go to Trappers. Here, man, have a can. It's a placeholder though, because this is as soon as I get my bow made, that's when I go around and start performing my 4 elements challenge. So this is the lead up to the 4 elements. Quick as I can, I'm gonna get this woman set up. No, you don't need to wreck my plans. Ugh. Ugh, who is that guy? Yeah, I know, right? I was upset too. Well, you can just go about your day, sir. It's not essential. Gosh, I love the new chuffing noises that they make. Apparently you can just walk right up here, so he can come up here and get me, so don't. Again, placeholder. So yeah, don't taunt the bear from up here. It is not safe. Whew. Yeah, so I had no plan is now, after I change the pants, inventory. Now we drop these guys here. So I can come back and Everything will be ready. And I can make my bow and my arrows all to the radio tower, and then we can begin our adventure of starting in Timberwolf Mountain and working our way through, leaving stuff on all the corpses. Yeah, we'll start a fire in a bit. Yeah, the bear has a plan too. He does not want to starve to death. That's one thing I was always like, immediately I was like, they've added the bear, right? When I didn't play it before the bear, but I always thought, what do you mean they added the bear? That should have been a main animal, right? I guess when the game was coming along, it wasn't completely finished. But, so that bear should have been here the whole time. But then again, you know, bears hibernate in the winter. So that bear, when you see a bear in the winter, when there's snow on the ground, that thing is pissed off. It is not happy. Like, bears are not your friend on a good day. But, you know, early spring, late fall, they're not your friends. They're looking for food. Right after a salmon run, I think, is when you get the most chance you're going to not die when you encounter a grizzly bear. Because he's so happy and full of fish. Why would he chase you when he can just walk over and pick up a dying salmon and just pound back 30 pounds of sushi that's available, right? Alright, this guy. They all get placeholders. They all get a placeholder of some kind until I can get back to them. And we can get some more, I guess, elements, I guess it were. Because I got to get more torches. They have to have torches with life on them for the fire. So it's fire, air, earth, and water. So I gotta leave them water. Gotta leave them a feather. What the heck am I doing? There it is. Leave them a feather. Ooh, this thing is nice. And you know what? I have sticks, and I wanted to start a fire at this end so I can pull torches. I think it's all coming up turkey, guys. I think it's all coming up turkey. Here we go. Yeah, because I'm going out, so who cares if I put a fire that blocks my way in.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, just because I discovered 7 Days to Die, guys, doesn't mean I'm just going to dive right into that. And just forget all about my Long Dark fun.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
This is a game for me that makes a lot of sense. I really... Even though when it's making no sense, for me it still makes sense. You know, it's a mechanic I understand. Comfortable, right? 7 Days to Die, I am anything but confident or good. Like John was like, so I looked it up and you can just fix your stuff by doing this, by left clicking on it. Well, it's in the crafting menu. Yeah, I guess I could do things like look online. But you know what I've been doing instead? Instead of that, I got all my information from the advertisement you got on the Steam page while I uploaded it, or downloaded it, sorry. So while I was downloading it, the game, here, why don't you eat that? I watched the advertisement, and like I said, I was told that there would be weapons in cars. So of course I'm looking at, you know, all the cars. Yeah, I have no idea. It's fun for me. I've watched very little of it. Do not understand the crafting. Still, I mean, I understand it sort of, what it is, but the depths of it are just insane. I can't believe it. What a big game it is. I always thought it was like, oh, this game kind of looks derpy. Everything's all running around and clipping through walls. And I'm like, yeah. But you think of this game was in early access for a long time. Oh, I am having so much fun screwing up in that game. And the not permadeath thing really helps with the actual enjoyment of the game. Because I mean, you know, I've killed probably, we're looking at over 300 survivors here on Great Bear. I've got quite the body count. I mean, some of them, no, I just deleted and we pretended that they just made it off the island, you know. But most of them died. Well, I found out that, you know, things like drinking non-potable water once in a while, you might get away with it. But if you start just drinking non-potable water, and nothing happens the first time, nothing happens the second time, believe me, you'll be at a very much a disadvantage when you drink non-potable water for your third strike. You know, so stuff like that, like, you know, how close can you get to a wolf? Do bears attack you? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. How do you kill a bear? Well, you don't shoot it 7 times, because that didn't work. Apparently it does work. If they're still running around after 7 rifle shots, they don't have much time. But then again, you don't either, because they usually catch you a couple of times during that shootout. That's how a character of mine died to a bear attack. I shot that thing I don't know how many times. And eventually it died, but I was too hypothermic to enjoy that.
Anything right now.
And then didn't have the fuel I needed to warm up. And died. And then, you know, so lots of fun stuff like that, right? But you always die, and then you're starting again. So... No, I haven't actually. I watched somebody, about a year ago, I watched somebody putting out those spike traps that I was like, hey, you should watch out for these. And then I walked into, yeah, those things. I watched somebody making a bunch of those. Gathering wood. I didn't understand how to, you know, if you punch a tree, you get way more wood than if you punch like a pile of burning embers. Like, that's the kind of cool stuff I'm learning on 7 Days to Die, you know? So I'm happy about it, right? Like, everything's new. Everything's fresh. But I'll keep throwing videos of that up. I won't play without recording that because it is too much fun to literally pretty much be a real-time noob. It makes me want to go, guys, and get more games and try them just so I can be bad at them. You know, that way, because you know, at least I can just stop being bad at the long dark in front of people all the time. It looks like we've got no bedroll. However, we've got soup. And it's tomato soup. And every Canadian knows you got to have Canadian tomato soup. No, I've never watched the actual, whatchamacallit, the fight when they all come running in. I'd like to think that if I was quiet and cowering in a corner all night, like a good survivor, that the zombies would ignore me. Hey, man, no, you can't go down there. Don't, no, stop, guys, stop, no. Stop. Hear that? There's at least one wolf down there. It sounds like two, but they kind of talk to themselves. And I have no weapons to avenge you, my friend. Fallout 4. A friend of mine really loves the Fallout series. And there are so many parallels, like, you know, getting sick from drinking horrible water. I'm carrying 2 can openers, like some sort of stooge.
I'll take it.
Whoa! Give me all the matches. Hey Vital, how's it going, buddy? I'm just trying out my I mean, it's not awesome. My bit rate, I guess. My upload, my real-time whatchamacallits. It's not awesome. It doesn't like it. I'm just getting around 3,000 and it wants more. But it's a constant 3,000 for bitrate. It's my internet. My internet's kind of crappy. But I had a crappy router to go with my crappy internet, and that combination was not fun for me. I couldn't imagine it was too much fun for you guys to watch either, but yeah, that's the thing. There are like, I've seen it in that game where and a guy was doing great, like he was well set up, and something that looks like kind of like a praying mantis, but bigger and meaner. Well, obviously bigger, but like the world's most meanest carnivorous praying mantis started coming after him, and I'm like, you're in power armor with all these weapons, kill it. And he screamed and ran and shot into the air. You know how I panic and shoot all over the place? Yeah, he did that. It's like, hey, that's my move. Oh, you know what we should do? No, I should save that for videos. I gotta get a new guy out of that tower. He's still in the tower, guys. The Death Claw, that's it. No, John, I really did get matches. I got a baseball cap and matches. That's what I was excited about. All right. Do I loot the dam? Why would I do that? Honestly, not looking for anything. On my way through, I'll breeze through. I'll grab the toolbox. I'll grab, but we're not playing the open all the empty drawers game right at the moment. Not right at the moment at all. So Digby told me the story of Fluffy, guys, which I found to be pretty awesome. Good, no hacksaw. So that backpack, that scarf, and this torch are all part of the original Fluffy story. Fighting wolf in long hallway doesn't go well for you.
Well, this stuff will come in
New
handy.
fleece mittens. Well, we'll take them. There's my hammer. Perfect. Okay, continuing. So the story of Fluffy is that he comes through in the back there, chases this guy, takes off his backpack, whips off his scarf in a struggle. He throws the torch. Scares Fluffy, makes it up here. I'm just looking for stuff laying around on the ground. Makes it up here. Locks Fluffy onto that side of the door. But doesn't bandage himself in time. So yeah, these are just placeholders for now. So the challenge is, see, I'm on day 3. I've got my hammer. Check this out, Vital. Day 3. This is what a Pleasant Valley start gets you nowadays, boys and girls. Sorry, but yeah. So the day 3, I've got my clothes, got my gear pretty well set up, and we're heading to the forge. Hilarious, very much hilarious. I don't have a bedroll yet, but all that will come together. That's the thing too, right? Like, who's playing baseball in this weather, right? Like, who's carting like their cap? Oh, I got to get my baseball cap on. Because it's one of those mesh ones too, right? Where the front's solid, but the back is all mesh. It's like, you get one of those mesh shirts that were like popular in the 80s or on Dog the Bounty Hunter. They're going to hand out mesh hats. Yes, yes. So, yes, you were there and my internet got all wacky. Well, I got a new router because the combination of bad internet and bad router, it just made it so rough, man. So what the challenge is for this girl... No, we're not doing that. I'm getting a little searchy here. I don't like that. The challenge is she has to... it's the earth water. So she has to leave a torch with life on it on every corpse. A feather. So torch for fire, feather for air. You can use a stone or charcoal. Well, I guess, nah. Just stones for earth. And then a piece of, so you got, yeah. So there you go. Yeah, plenty of ventilation. Whew. It's getting hot out here. It's never hot out here. Some ambiguous sports number on the front of your see-through mesh jersey. Oh, God. And a pair of cowboy boots. So that even in here you could really just, you wear your cowboy boots, as soon as you put them on, just in the bottom right is the wedge, the spraying warning. You're wearing cowboy boots? Spraying warning. You're gonna bust an ankle, son. Running around out here. Alright, so have I picked up any scrap metal? Doesn't, oh, one piece. Ooh. That's not gonna be enough for foraging. Not gonna be enough for foraging, I don't think. Alright, let's just kind of have a poke around in here, look at some stuff. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, didn't search the dam. Wasn't that interested. Let's go out. The brimmed toque. Those are a thing. I've seen them. I mean, it's not goofy like you're going to play baseball in a toque with a brim. Jeez, another deer. Good stuff. That's what I like to see. Plenty of deer. What? Oh, cancel. So, I don't have decoys, but he's acting like he can smell me. I don't know. A regular wolf would have been able to squeeze under that fence and come and kill me, so... That'd be great, eh? Cowboy boots, and you instantly get a sprain risk. Like, that'd be great if there were clothing articles in here that like... It's like, that was a bad choice. Hey, buddy. Come on. Let's go for a walk. Come on. Come on. Come on. No? What a maroon. What time we got here? Yes.
I can use this.
You can use bandages. I hope you don't have to, but you can. It is an unfortunate option.
Oh, lucky.
Lucky day indeed. You've even got 2 can openers. All right, all right. Now, I could kind of hunker down here and get some sleep. Maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out here. I'm gonna hang out here. I just read that magic. Oh my god. Oh. I remember that. I remember when the line dancing craze caught on and everybody was line dancing. Those were the days when I was looking for a good mosh pit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Line dancing. Whew. You slap the heel. Oh man. Fun times. Okay, so we got a hammer. We got this thing I don't need. I'm going to take it with me. There we go. Now we got 2 pieces of scrap metal. That's no good for anyone, but knowing me, I'll have to use it. So, how are my boots? They're 74-ish. They could do a little bump. Up. 0.4 degrees there. 0.4 degrees there. So I could get up another 0.8 degrees just on 2 repairs. That's probably put me up to 16. Yeah, so just, when you get the pants, combat pants, in Pleasant Valley at the plane crash out of that suitcase, that does not determine whether or not you will find combat pants in the tower, which is so awesome. Can't believe I got both. All right, so what time of day do we have? Geez, you know, well, let's stop being indecisive. Actually eat something. If it's not foggy out, we could have a couple-hour nap and maybe make it to the Mystery Lake cabin, like one of the back cabins, because I'll go and hit 2 bedroll places first. Let's go look for the bedroll. Look at all that energy she's got.
Can you eat trees?
You eat trees?
I'm gonna eat a tree.
Well, I'm gonna hope that wolf stayed over on that other side there. Is he gonna come and get you? You can make a tea from birch bark, so technically, I suppose, now you can eat trees. Of course, I've got a headwind. Okay, now, while working in a scrapyard, you run into some interesting folk. You have to. And actually the most normal folk are all the guys working there. Everyone thinks they're all like, you know, people in who work in a scrapyard are nasty. Not nasty people, actually. Just a bunch of hard people who don't like to take other people's BS. And if you have to deal with the public. But, this guy came in while delivering scrap metal, and he had his hands wrapped up for fighting. Oh yeah, there's some people. They lost their cottage pretty much. Their cottage was a complete write-off because a bear just went through one wall, ate the bacon, grease, and then destroyed their kitchen, made all their food. But then, instead of leaving through the damn hole it made, it just wiped out the wall on the other side of the room and just plowed through that just because it wanted to, I guess. Had a Sid Vicious moment, wanted to just destroy. But yeah, the guy who showed up with his hands wrapped, it was just very funny because the other man working the scale with me where we bought all this stuff, before he started at the scrapyard, he was a professional boxer, and not a bad one. Good one. He owned his own house, kind of thing. He built a career on it. But when you hit 30 and you're a boxer, you either stay, you know, you become a trainer or a coach or a whatever and make significantly less money, or you start working in the civilian world. So he had some pretty cool stories about how the inner workings of casinos go and everything like that. Like, really, and a fantastic human being. Became best friends with the man almost instantly. Good guy. But when you show up with your hands wrapped and you're delivering scrap metal, a professional boxer is going to give you the hairy eyeball. And I was just like, oh boy. Where's this guy? Thank you. It's not a good... It's not a safety glove wrap, you know? It's for fighting, so your hands are not as good as... You know what I mean? Like, just unwrap your hands. It would have been... See, for that boxer to see those hands wrapped up, it would have been equally funny for him to see somebody show up in a judo outfit and deliver scrap metal, right? It's like, what are you doing? So John's comment with the hat and the gloves and the cowboy boots, it was just like, well, I have seen that guy. I have seen that guy.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for
Oh, and if you're looking for the sprained ankles, they're up here. They're right up here. Just come get one. Darn it. Well, you know what? She's so exhausted. Sprained ankle's not going to matter. Let's get off this hill. Oh, man. Those days are gone. You get a couple of cars, but they don't keep them at all. You know? They flatten them and use them for weight on the top of scrap trucks. Here's the Here's a place where you would find another bunker up here if you were looking for bunkers. Oh, guys, last night I was on Twitch. Not playing, just watching. And this guy Broken Coffee Cup is playing. And he's very new to the game. I believe he has some sort, like, some physical difficulties playing it due to health issues and stuff. Like, good for him, man, to give this game a shot. You know, because it is hard. And he's playing it on Voyager. So I said to him last night, have you found the weapons cache? Oh, you know they melted that down, John. But have you found the weapons cache? And he says, no, I've never found a stash in this game. He says, I'm fairly new to it. I've only been playing it for a few weeks. So I said, would you like to find one of the preppers caches? And he said, I would really like to find one of the preppers caches. And so he used to apparently do cartography to find down planes. So he was really easy to direct. So he searched right there for the Overlook one, which is a medical one, which my character could use. Oh, good. Because if I'm not running on all 4 red, what am I doing? There we go. Made it worth it. Yay, bedroll. So, I asked him if he wanted to find it. So we looked up there, didn't find anything. And we went over there. Yes, Broken Coffee Cup. You know who he is, Michael. That's the closest cabin. We'll just follow him. By the time I get there, he'll be long gone. He's turning. Oh, come on, man. We're going to have a nap in here. Ah, yes. You found... His name is Broken Coffee Cup, and he's on Twitch. He doesn't... You can't even give him money or donate or anything like that because he's too small. But he's giving her. You know, with a stroke. That's right. Unbelievable, guys. And so I got him up to his first weapons cache last night before I went to bed. And
One little fire.
For me, that was delightful to see somebody else find their first weapons stash. Now he knows it's there, right? So he can always look. And I was just happy. You know, I didn't want to do too much backseat driving for the poor guy. But I am happy that he did it, right? Like, really happy that he made it. So, that was pretty darn cool. Let's go for some dog food. Tasty, tasty dog food. Lamb, turkey, lamb. I got an idea. Let's get seriously injured and cold and spend our night in a fishing hut during an aurora. That idea says, oh yeah, yeah. Now you wander off. Whatever. Anyway, he can just do bear things for all I care. Alright, that gives me enough time to fix my ankle. Hey, apparently I was very injured.
Oh, I'm starving.
Which one of these fishing huts has legs? That's the one I want to avoid. Okay, okay. No, cancel that, because we want warm soup. That would be so nice. Yeah, broken coffee cup. Good times. Broken, not broke the. Yes, sorry. Broken. Alright. We are here. Here, hot soup. Hot soup. Alright. Take our hot torch. Run! I'm hoping for the non-stealth bear. The one that doesn't suddenly appear and kill you. Alright guys, we made it. We got our bedroll. We got our sleeping arrangements indoors. Perfect. Now we can go to the skeg. Oh, complimentary soda. It's not as complimentary as the complimentary soda in Coastal Highway. All right. Well, so far this has been a test, and I haven't dropped the actual stream. It's stayed at a consistent rate, which is what I want. I don't, sure I can't, due to my internet, I can't bring you guys the toppest of the qualities, but at least I can, something consistent. So, yeah, I don't like the way it looks, but I'm gonna have to call my internet company, and after this COVID thing we'll get some better streaming out there.
Man, I could eat anything.
But I'm gonna leave her here for now. She's gonna continue this tonight. We'll go to Forlorn tonight. So I'll be back on in about 6 hours. I got a bunch of crap I gotta do, so and it's not crap, it's house things. This is a good place to save it for now. And all the coffee I drank, I gotta put the can. I'm doing some dancing over here in my chair. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. And yeah, if you do see Broken Coffee Cup on Twitch, drop in, say hi to him for me. Because if he gets enough consistent viewers, you can start making money off that, and that'd be nice for him. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I will see you in a little bit if you're around for some skeg time. And till then, keep surviving, guys.